Wow, here it is. We're finally getting to the part of Luke where Jesus is born. We've been in this book already 8 months, believe it or not, and we're just now getting to the part where the Son of God is about to enter the world. And these opening verses of Luke describe a situation that might not sound like anything you would expect when God would come to earth. I'm not going to read them all with you, but I'm going to, roughly cover, let's call it Luke chapter 1, verses 1 through 5, 6 neighborhood there. I'm going to talk more about the general feel of what's going on here than the actual verses. So we may get into digging a little deeper on some of those in future weeks. But as we open up here, we see Mary and Joseph. I mean, this is the classic Christmas story, right? They're going around looking for a place to have this baby. And I notice there's words that stick out in the different versions and stuff to me, but they all basically deal with a decree that happened, or you might say an order, where the government's basically saying, hey, you got to do this and you don't have a choice. And then they're traveling and going places and doing things that they might not want to do. They might be thinking their situation really sucks right now. And I know that really resonated with me and a lot of other people. Man, no matter where we are at times, we're just not happy or satisfied with what's going on in their life. It might be the greatest thing to other people, but when you're in it and when you're doing it, to you, it's just not where you want to be. And we all deal with that tension every day, that the difference between maybe what we got to do and what we want to do. And I think it's really fantastic that this kind of shows that God knows that. He could have entered this world any way he wanted, but he chose to do it this way. We could say Joseph and Mary could have had reservations at Hilton downtown, and that would have been the dream world, right? But it didn't happen that way. The truth of it is they were struggling just like you do and just like I do. And while it's very easy to point that out, that we all struggle in life every day, I think we all know that. The thing that's encouraging here is that God was with them. God was with them in their struggle, and God is with you, and God is with me. But a lot of times we're just too focused on our point of view, our disappointment, our dissatisfaction to see the work that God's doing out there. So this week I want to encourage you, man, slow down, take a look, and realize that in your struggle right now, no matter where you are, if you're ashamed, embarrassed, maybe just bored of the mundane, you got things going on in your life that you just aren't proud of, maybe you don't even want to deal with, or maybe there's nothing wrong and you just aren't happy, you're discontent where you're at. I just want you to know God is in this moment with you. He's going on this journey with you, and he's going to do something spectacular. I mean, if we look here, if you were Mary and Joseph in this situation, you never would have thought the great things that was going to come from this baby that was going to be born here in this manger, as we find out here in a little bit. But just a really bad situation in life that it would be easy to grumble about. And I just really resonated with me that we often in those situations do just that. We get all grumbly and we leave God out of it. We complain to him, all that kind of stuff. Man, instead we should look to him for guidance and wisdom and most of all strength. Man, life is hard these days, but if we turn to God, join him in that journey, man, he'll take us places we never thought we'd be. We'll catch you next week on Wednesday Wisdom. We're in a really busy part of the season, and I appreciate you for tuning in and following us on Facebook and stuff while we're doing all this ministry out there. We just look forward to catching you next time.